the depths of hell could have forged a diamond this special.
Right. Truck has an automatic timer, so that just makes it easier. A lot of times customers don't have proper, clearance for where this stuff has to go. What's going on, bud? Where do you want the material?
You can just drop on the football, that's fine.
That's not enough room. You got about 24 feet.
Yeah. If we gotta go across the front, we'll go across the front, that's fine.
So how do I get out of here?
That's a dead end up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You could probably back up this driveway and turn around, no?
My tires aren't really gonna grip that too well, but I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, it's I don't even know. I don't think there's any room down there to turn around.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
And it's a long back out.
All right, cool. If you want to just move your two vehicles down that way,
and
and then I'll just put them.
Yeah, just lay it across the front.
All
That's
right, cool beans. All right. Can't forget the clipboard. So I'm gonna start this up to take the tension off the chains. Then I'm gonna turn it back off and I'll show you guys why. Alright, let's grab my equipment here. I'm probably gonna have to pull up some because I can't get past that Subaru. So yeah, let me pull up before I go ahead and attempt to offload this. I tell you, I do miss my manual truck though. I mean, even though it had a turbo lag in it like nobody's business, I mean, this automatic thing, my first truck was a Mack truck. It was an automatic. That thing was a beast. I mean, it had a lot of DPF issues with it, which is like the emission system that runs off of this. But yeah, it's like a love-hate relationship with this equipment. When they break down, they break down. All right, so I'm gonna start from the back over here, undo the strap. Normally I wear gloves, but it's not that cold of a day. I mean, out here touching the metal will make your hands cold quick, but yep, we're gonna undo that. Again, I leave the truck running because it has an automatic timer and I don't want the truck to try to do a regen earlier than needed. Ooh. So I'm just gonna toss the stuff. Now, if you can't really see to the other side, my recommendation is just throw the strap on top of the load, finish dragging it over when you get to the other side. Oh, for all you truckers out there or newbies, I do a double wrap. This I was taught to do it only one time. I double it up so the buckle doesn't come undone. Definitely helps. So remember when we turned the key off after we lifted it up? This is why, because if the key is still on, you will not be able to lower the forklift. That's normal. I'm gonna leave the power cord on there for now, just in case any traffic comes. Normally if it was darker outside, I would leave my floodlights on, or if I'm in a sketchy area where there's a blind curve or something, I'll leave the floodlights on just for extra visibility for people to see me, or at least know that someone's working in the area. At least that's my philosophy on it. Today we only have this one delivery, after this, we're done for the day. And what I like about this contract is it doesn't matter if you do one delivery or 10 deliveries. Well, not really 10, but if you do 1 delivery to 8 deliveries, you get paid the same amount. So when you definitely got to take the good days with the bad days. So this is a winch strap winder. Stick it inside, hook it, roll it back towards you. Come springtime, I will be spraying, you know, some PB Blast or WD-40 in there to loosen up the winter's rust in there. There you go. So while I put the clipboard up there, I turn the key because that orange light is the bulb inside the fuel to warm it up. So since I had the machine running at the store, the fuel is probably already warm. So when that light goes off, that means it's ready to start. I had to spray some WD-40 in here again. So now I'm going to pull the forks back. I might be able to pick this all up with my forks being so narrow. We'll see. I don't know once I go to pick up the load. And we'll go from there. So I pull my forks back because it's really tight over here. And you don't want to run over someone else's property who has nothing to do with the delivery to avoid a claim. Use the reach, lift it up. Looks like it balances well. I'm gonna side shift it. That's what we were talking about earlier. Now this is part of manipulating the load. I pulled it out. I'm gonna drop my forks and then I'm gonna drive back in. I'm gonna tilt forward, pick up again, and it feels like it's balancing pretty good. Tilt back all the way. Normally if it's a heavy load you want to have the load centered, but this is really light like I said earlier, so just gotta watch what you're doing. Just wiggle. Always keep the load as close to the ground as possible. I do that to create more gap between the machine and the load. Watch the swing. It's like wings on an airplane. Cool. That's all she wrote, bud. That's how you do it, guys. Sorry, I had to cut the camera off just to get his document signed, but yeah, we're back on the road here. Watch out for traffic. And guess what? $20 tip. my training has led up to this moment here. I'm gonna back up real quick and I'll show you why. Pull the forks back in. Set the brakes. I'm gonna leave this running for the time being, but I'm gonna show you why. So with these machines, they weigh about 6,000 pounds empty. So when we try to do maneuvers, especially going up and downhill, you always want to try to take that off if you can. You know, if you're not being lazy. Lazy man works twice as hard. You heard it here first. When you go to back up a hill like this, what happens is that it creates more weight for the wheels to push, and that's all loose sediment there and loose dirt and sand. So the tires are already going to have a hard time trying to push this trailer up the hill backwards with just the weight of itself. So if you can, try to take the machine off. Also, when you're going uphill and you don't have any weight on the trailer, this thing acts like a heavy backpack on the back, and it will take the weight off of the drive tires. For those of you who don't know what drive tires are, these are the drive tires. So it'll take the weight off of these, and I'll try to find photos somewhere and upload them onto YouTube, like a slideshow or something, something like not tacky, and it'll take the weight off of the drive tires, and then you can actually lose traction and then also start to slide right back down the hill. I've actually had that happen to me on, I forgot what truck I was in, but it happened to me before. As soon as I was about to turn up this really steep hill down in a town called Nyannick, I lost traction, and I ended up sliding right back down the road and breaking out one of these kind of curbs here. And I was actually loaded. I had like 7 or 8 skids of stone, which is really heavy, plus the forklift on the back. And as soon as I hit the hill, I just lost traction and started sliding right back down the hill. I had to set the brakes, and I had to offload the entire trailer and then climb the hill without the forklift on the back of the truck. So I'm gonna turn the key, let the truck do its thing. This GoPro is pretty easy to use. I just bought it the other day. Anybody who consumes Dunkin' doesn't run. So America runs on Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'. That's false advertising. Put a little bit of heat on in here. It's kind of cold. Alright, so let's see how I can finagle this, because this is going to be hard because we don't have a lot of wiggle room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to wiggle my back end in there, and it helps because I got this back glass, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, I'm in reverse now. This is gonna be sketchamundo. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, so I plan on making content like this for you guys daily. Just daily vlogs along with training. Yeah, see, I'm gonna hit this guy's sidewalk, and I don't want to do that because if I do, well, not sidewalk, but his driveway, I don't want to do that because if I do, my tires are probably gonna rip up that asphalt, and I'm gonna be responsible to pay for it. So that's not gonna be fun. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scooch up here a little bit and see what other alternatives I have. I can normally spin around in some pretty tight areas, but nothing that I see here is gonna do, really. And I don't want to back down there because if I swing up this way, I could catch that power line there. So I don't want to do that. Man, all I need is a little opportunity. Just a little one. So, all right. I'm gonna try this driveway one more time. If not, I'm gonna end up just backing all the way clean out. Man, this GoPro freaking head strap thing, man, this thing is cutting off the circulation of my forehead. Holy smacks. Also, I'm gonna try out the chest the chest vest thingy mount, but I don't think that that's gonna be a good one, only because when I have my head, like the headband GoPro mount thing on, that basically shows you guys that my head is on a swivel and you guys can see everything that I'm seeing. Now I'm straightening my wheel because the trailer's already angled. I'm gonna lower my window just in case I gotta swing my elbow out. Alright. Gotta watch that line of scrimmage there. I needed a little bit. All right, we are good. That's enough. All right, so you always want to step on the brake and turn the wheel as hard as you can. You just got to watch out for this boulder and this Subaru. Subarus are my cars though, man. I love my Subaru. One day you guys will see my bay. Matter of fact, you see that Outback right there? I got one just like that, but in white. And it's I got a 2-inch lift on it. I got some little baby tires on it right now. I went off-roading and ended up hitting my exhaust. And the other day I was working on my car because I got wheel rot, like I got wheel well rot, and I got some unicorn tape on it that adds like 5 horsepower per strip, and I was swapping that out with the heat gun, and it had nothing to do with my exhaust, but I decided to get in the car and drive, and then the rest of my exhaust after the catalytic converter dropped off. So yep. So now we're just gonna jump back in the machine. Normally I would wear my seatbelt, but I'm just going right here. I'm not doing anything sketchy. So with this leg here, you want to kind of line it up with that. Normally when you're first in, but it doesn't matter now because I'm already in, so I could just straighten that out, pull myself in, pull myself up again, and that. All right, cool. Now normally you're not supposed to keep the weight on the hydraulic system, but spring and summertime, when I tell you I be moving, guys, I be moving. Normally you want to keep the weight on these chains because the hydraulic system can fail. But again, I do a lot of deliveries in a short amount of time, so I don't have time to sit here and keep turning the key, putting it up. So I just leave it in the up position. I never had anything bad happen to it, but when I'm done with my day, put it in a down position, and yeah, so that way all the weight is on the chains. That's not going anywhere. All my straps are good. What I hate about this trailer is that the straps and the winches, they wiggle. It gets on my nerves. I like everything nice and tight, and you see that mud splash back from that. Penske needs a new mud flap on there. Put that there. All right, guys, I gotta do my paperwork, and I think that'll be the end of this video for now. If anything, I will be making a Facebook page to go along with this. Feel free to drop it down in the comment section, what you guys would like to see, what you guys want to hear me talk about. I will be doing like pre-trip inspection, like overall just separate tutorials and circle checks and under the hood and all that stuff. You know, just for the new guys. I'm a NETS graduate, New England Tractor Trailer Training School. I am not sponsored by them in any way to say this. You know, that school has its perks and it also has its, you know, downfalls, but anybody who's still going through the course and needs a little bit of help, you know, just more of a one-on-one, I can be your guy. I was top of my class, and you know, obviously I'm a business owner, so I'm doing something right. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cut this video now. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys can get alerted when my videos are coming out. This is my first video, so I'm trying to keep it tame with the comedy and the insults and stuff like that, but there'll be plenty of more content to come. And again, I do plan on doing this almost like daily, if I'm up for it, and just to show you guys the type of that we deal with on a day-to-day basis, you know, from, you know, people, interactions, stuff like that. And yeah, my timer went off, so let me see. All right, cool beans, guys. Have a great day. Be safe out there. Gang gang.